can still feel the breaking heart of empty room. Wanna try again, maybe fake an ego like you. Strut and stroke my way into every room. But I just made dinner and I'm sitting by the fireplace. I got a mortgage in my name and these lines on my face. But I still believe should have been me. Should have been me. Should have been me. Should have been me. Oh, yeah. Watching when I wanted just sit in the closet, cardboard box, bent up photographs, flyers and posters posting my name. Pretty image now molded, swept up, relocated to the white collar world of suburban security, which belies the outcome of true possibility. So this prodigal daughter may have failed first attempts, but incest and cock shows so much more than
Everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome aboard the Van and Wade and Dwayne and show. Vanessa and Chris, howdy doody. Putting the duty in howdy doody. When particles collide, putting the duty in howdy doody. Putting the duty in duty free. Putting the duty in Call of Duty. Hi. I didn't see you there. Just kidding. I knew that's where you were. That's where we're all going to be together. Welcome to Wednesday. I now have my permanent in-ear monitors for here, and then I have my headphones for over at the homestead, and so I'm fully prepared. I'm fully prepared for rockage. I feel like this new angle you've got me at makes me look really tall, Chris. I love it. Well, I think my head is closer to the top of the frame than it has been in the past, which makes... Don't change it. I look tall. Don't make me look short. Not after all this hard work of trying to stand up straight. Welcome back, Vanessa. It's great. No, I want to be a tall drink of water. I'm a short drink of water, as it were. But you know, all water is good. All drinks of water are good, even if you happen to be a short glass of water. Yeah. All water matters, as it were. It's so silly. Chris is here to feed me bad jokes. And if you hear me say anything dumb, it's just because Chris is mumbling it as he walks by, and I feel the need to say it aloud. So Chris really is a lifesaver.
Give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, Chris is the best. So we had a big snowstorm yesterday, and Chris was already at work from the night before, and then he was just going to stay in town because of the giant storm. He didn't want to drive all the way back to sleep. He could just sleep at work.
I was at work Tuesday morning as the storm was happening.
And then he was going to stay at work.
And I stayed at work all day until Wednesday.
Right, which makes sense. Safety first. But that meant that I was supposed to get up early, which I did, get the John Deere going, and hopefully the idea is that, you know, if we just use the John Deere with the snowblower attachment, and we use it frequently during a storm, it should be able to handle it. It started, but then it stalled, and then I just couldn't get it to start again. That was very frustrating. I plugged in the little charger, and I still couldn't get it to start. You had it start this morning, no problem. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Also, I couldn't get the little car to start. Chris had taken the big van, so I wouldn't have to drive the little car. I mean, the big van, which doesn't work well in the wintertime. We're thinking of getting rid of the big van, guys. It's making me have all kinds of feelings. I'm having feelings about it.
I know.
I'm not ready to give it up yet, but I know I have to.
We
So-
might just give it up for the time being. It's not like we would never get another one.
I know, but it's just hard. It's just hard. It is what it is. How about let's play some music?
Yeah. You're probably hungry.
Me, I just had a Laura bar on the way here. So I'm okay. I'm all right.
I mostly want to sleep.
Chris wants to sleep because he did get up and he did not have to come back out to the cabin this morning, but he did to help with the John Deere blower situation, and to help me get the other car started. Anyway, I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't like dealing with everything. I don't like dealing with snow. It makes me panic, and I feel panicked about it all the time, which I have no reason to feel panicked. How about an encouraging song about being self-reliant and a badass to try to erase the feelings of being woefully inadequate at snow removal?
Yeah, we can try it.
Here's a song about not feeling woefully inadequate.
Uh,
Yeah, it's what?
I made some sound adjustments,
Okay.
so everyone bear with us on the first song. You never know. It might be too much. It might not be enough.
Okay, so give us some feedback on how things sound. First song. First
'Cause
song, old song.
People
First,
have been saying there was an issue, so I'm trying to nip it in the bud.
we're trying to adjust the technology.
Yep.
We're gonna play Ego.
Ego?
You probably knew that already. Put your waistcoat on, 'cause I'm coming into town. And I'm gonna ride in on my ego. Put your hair up, 'cause I'm coming to the dance. And I'm gonna wear my ego. I know you know me, so you know what I can do. So don't be jealous or envious when I'm blown through. The songs you've been singing, the girls you've been wooing, it's about time you knew. Yeah. I won't lay low. No, no. I won't lay low. I won't lay low. No, no. I won't lay low. It's late at night now. Take on down and that comes true. So don't you get me. Oh no, no disbelief when I show you. Songs I've been singing, the girls I've been wooing. It's about time you know. I won't lay low. No, no. I won't lay low. I won't lay low. No, no. I won't lay low. Everybody says it sounds great. You're doing a great job at drumming and singing and being an engineer and doing
didn't sing.
the live casting. Yeah, but you will. You will. You're about it. You're about it. About it. About it. Who's about it?
I don't know, but get over it.
Get over it. Get into it, Chris. I wrote this new song, and the chorus is like, I'll just give you the ending of the chorus. It goes something like, I'm still here. Get into it. I just said, get into it. It's really silly. But that's what came out naturally. So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Chris is
got-
like, I don't like it.
Well, sometimes you have to switch the stuff that comes out naturally. We gotta change it up
Get into it.
because you can't be saying Nazi baby.
I did say not see, baby. Get into it. I like that. We're going to leave it for now.
Because it sounds like get into tit.
Get into it. Get into it. I don't know if it sounds like get
It
into
doesn't. I was just
Get
trying to say
into it.
that was how we ended up changing that lyric, though, is because someone pointed out that it sounded like Nazi baby.
In the studio. Our engineer is so sweet. He's like, Jonathan Wyman. And he's like, normally I don't like to, get into lyrics, tell people how to, express their art. But do you mean to say Nazi baby? And I was like, oh my God. No.
There
I
are
did not.
some early videos of us playing the song where that lyric is still in there, and we laugh every time we see
Oh
it.
my God. We're just like Nazi baby.
Get it? Because you can't see it.
I'd
It's
like
like-
to not see some Nazi babies.
Yeah, get into it. Little Nazi baby.
I'm like, I want to play Bell Jar, and I'm like, I don't know if I know how to remember how to play it. Isn't that weird?
These are things that does surprise me.
I got it. I got it.
You think?
Get into it. Get into it, little Nazi baby. Yes. That's going to be the title, Justin. That'll be the title of my my forthcoming memoir. Get into it, Nazi baby.
I found the cover art for either my first book or my first album with my brother.
Yes.
We were just going through a photo album that my mom brought home with her, and I decided that I was going to use one from Christmas from I don't remember what year it was now, but we're both standing up. He was young. He must have been like 3 or 4 probably, so that made me like 7 or 8, and we're wearing cowboy hats, and we finally got cap guns for Christmas, and I had my cowboy boots on, and I looked slick as F.
The creepy part is I was like, oh, well, I was a junior in high school.
Yeah, it's really funny.
It's really weird. It's creepy. Creeptastic.
Does that mean we're playing
Oops.
Bell Jar?
Yeah. We can live at the base of a mountain, on the mouth of the sea. We can let the breeze come and whisper all that we never got to be. We can live at the base of a mountain, or the mouth of the sea. We can let the breeze come and whisper all that we never got to be. No, I cannot stay here, choking on the lush life. Oh no, no, I cannot grow here, 'cause you're hovering in dark tip our heads back, drowning inside of this bell jar. We can sit beside the fire, stare out at the stars. We can tip our heads back, drowning inside of this bell jar. No, I cannot stay here, choking on the lush life. Oh, no. No, I cannot grow here, 'cause your armoring is toxic to me. No, I cannot stay here, choking on the lush life. Oh, no, I cannot grow here, 'cause your armoring is toxic to me. Yes. Get into it.
Get over it.
Yeah, Chris was like, you wrote a song that sounds like a OK Go song. And I was like, I guess kind of. It's just telling you to get something. Get these hands, Chris.
Oh, are you quoting WWE?
Sure am.
Get pizza.
Get pizza? Is that a Chris Viner original?
Yep.
Listen, last week you didn't have Friday off, so I couldn't make you Friday night pizza. But this Friday you have Friday off, right?
Yep.
So, pizza night.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm going to make you pizza. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the thing where I make you pizza. Rock and roll, hoochie coo. Come on, darling, light my fuse. Is that the lyric? Light my fuse?
I don't know.
Gosh, I don't know anything. I just finished a half day of teaching. But the way it works, I think I've told you this, my classes, I really only have 2 on Wednesday, but they're split in 2. So it's like 4. And I just have to say that, students need more help than I think people realize. Like, they really need a lot of help. And I just sort of realized that I had a lot of deer in the headlights today. A lot of deer in the headlights. Jay just really had no idea what was going on. That's how chemistry is for a lot of people, unfortunately. Unfortunately, little deer in the headlights. All right. Pizza is a real slice of life. It sure is. And Fridays. Hey, guys, I have an interview. On Friday for a job, for like a full-time job. Job with a capital J.
Oh, but
It's a full-time job, but it's really far away. It's like an hour and 20-minute commute. Can you even imagine? Can you imagine that? That sounds terrible.
at least it's on the coast.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Blah, blah, beautiful. Blah, blah. Pizza. Pizza. Get pizza.
Get pizza now.
Get pizza now. Get into your pizza life. What do I make for myself that's an equivalent of pizza that I'm so happy to eat?
Any food?
What's that?
Any food?
Yeah, I like to eat so much that whatever I make, I'm like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. So last night, I had a rough day yesterday because of all the snow removal not working, me feeling like a total failure, unable to do anything by myself on my own. Couldn't get the John Deere started, couldn't get the car started. Chris got both of them started immediately this morning. I got nothing done. I was exhausted. It was a failure of a day. So I was like, well, I'm going to treat myself by binge watching a TV show that Chris wouldn't watch. So when I asked for recommendations last year for TV shows, there was one that came up consistently over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's a TV show called Dark, and it's a German TV show, and it's kind of like Stranger Things, kind of. But, it's in German, so there are subtitles, and Chris didn't really want to watch it. He didn't want to get into it. So I was like, well, I'm just going to start watching it. And I don't really like it because I prefer more I don't know, more stuff to happen. I don't get into creepiness. I don't really, I like Stranger Things for the nostalgia and the like solving, the figuring out what's going on. Whereas this is just a lot of like plaintive looks. I don't know. But I still managed to watch like 7 episodes last night. And, it was fine.
Jeff, to answer your question, it'd probably take about 20 minutes on a skidder.
Oh, to clean all the snow?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what he means. But I'm pretty sure, I've used them a bunch, and I think it would probably take me about 20 minutes. Depends on how like crazy thick the snow is.
Yeah. We just didn't know. We thought the John Deere would do it, but the John Deere will not go up the embankment. It will not go up the slope. I mean, it's not that slopey. I didn't think it would be a problem, but it just...
I think it has to do with the kind of transmission it is.
What kind of transmission is it? Shitty?
Yeah. I think it has a hydrostatic transmission, just from what I was reading online. I don't really understand what that all means, but I think it needs to like have traction for the wheels to actually spin.
Oh.
Like if it doesn't feel a lot of traction, it won't spin.
It won't gauge.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know. I'm thinking that might be part of it.
That makes sense.
Because it's icy and snowy, and even with chains on there, it's not necessarily enough. So,
Yeah.
that's just a guess.
It works on the straightaway. So our driveway is like one long straightaway, and then it makes a right-hand turn and goes up a little hill. So I would say that it works well on the straightaway.
Yeah.
It does. It works the way I would anticipate it to work. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Sure. Is this interesting? Is the battle of living in Maine through the winter interesting to you at all? I have no idea. It sure is beautiful though, and I am going to cross country ski before the weekend is over. Like I'm gonna go up to the fields by our house, and I'm gonna get into it. Oh Lord, I don't know. Yeah, Justin doesn't like reading subtitles. Yeah, a lot of people don't, but I don't mind because I prefer reading to watching TV, but sometimes I'm too lazy to read. Like last night I was kind of just a skosh on the depressed side, just like a little nugget. And what I wanted to do, let's be honest, was have 7 martinis, but I didn't do that. So instead I made a bowl of soup the size of
Your face.
it was bigger than my face. I was going to say my head, but I think that it was actually, if you took the volume of my head, it was more than that. So I made a lot of food, and then I just decided to binge watch this show. I'm probably going to watch it when I get home tonight because I'm going home by myself as well. Anyway, that's the song we're going to play next. Yeah. Is this interesting? Is any of this interesting? I don't know. Here's a song.
Nazi baby?
Nazi baby? My darling, I see you eyes looking down, never in for love. Perfected your waistline, got disdain for those who can't be so. Such a waste of time, collected duration, turn heads, but glances won't last. Meanwhile, the boys are back in their rooms and in no. I will not waste my time. Come a little closer. Look in the mirror now. What do you wanna do? Not what you ought to see. Tim a little closer. Look in the mirror now. What do you wanna do? Not what you ought to see. darling, I see you eyes looking down, never in for love. Perfected your waistline, got disdain for those who can't be so wrong. Such a waste of time. What do you wanna do? Better get yourself right out of the way. What do you wanna do? Better get yourself right out of the way. What do you wanna do? Better get yourself right out of the way. What do you wanna do? Better get yourself right out of the way. Such a waste of time. Welcome aboard, everybody who just joined us. Welcome aboard. I hope you're enjoying the tunes. This is my jacket. I dressed up for work today. I went to work. I know you go to work every day, Chris, but I did work days that were not work. You know, I had to do a bunch of stuff, and I'll start grading. Woo! The first sack of grades coming in Saturday night, midnight. They're due. College is weird. You can have stuff due at midnight on Saturday. It's weird, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, I had one student who was not prepared for class today. I was like, really, girl? I was like, you're not going to last long in this class. You're going to fail out. Because if you don't prepare for a lab class, what are you even doing? What are you
What do you have to do to prepare for a lab class?
You have to read the lab, and you have to get your notebook all ready with all the sections in it. I think that's right. That makes sense, right?
I don't know.
Sometimes I get that wrong on Burn, the second chord. But I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'm very confident that that's what it is. Here, talk to the people for a second, Chris. I have to think about this.
Okay. What's up, people? I don't have anything interesting to tell you. I spent all day yesterday in my hotel room.
That must have been kind of nice. Was it relaxing? Did you take a long shower? 'Cause you can.
I did.
Yeah.
I turned the shower before I was ready to get into it.
Get into it.
I created a little sauna first, and then I got into the shower.
Yeah, our showers are short, and our showers are also like super eco-terrorism showers, where you turn the shower on, you get wet, and you turn it off, and you lather up, and then you turn it back on and rinse off.
Yep.
So our showers, the goal is to use under 5 gallons of water.
It was still, it still wasn't long. It was longer than I take when I'm at home, but it wasn't ridiculously long. But it felt really good. There's lots of water pressure. We have really good pressure at the hotel.
Under pressure. See, it's not the same. Do 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 versus do 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 do. All right.
So what time did I get out of work? 7, right? I get out of work at 7 in the morning.
You do.
So I had from 7 in the morning until midnight when I had to be back. I spent almost that entire time in my hotel room.
Of course you did. Why wouldn't you?
Well, I came down. They made a bunch of food, so.
Who's they?
There were like 5 people that stayed in the hotel from work,
Oh.
so that people didn't have to travel.
Nice.
Because we got people that are further out than you.
Yes,
and
I saw the chili in the fridge, and I was like, Chris didn't eat the chili?
I definitely had a big bowl of chili last night.
Oh, good.
I put the small one in the other fridge for Edward.
But your
He's
mom's
more
home,
of that.
so now he's never going to eat that.
He might eat the chili. We can ask him.
He won't.
We don't
There's
know that.
also, he didn't eat the other soup. I think he's afraid of the squash soup, Chris.
He might be.
I think he's afraid of it. All right, let's play Burn. There's a photo of you and I'm embarrassed about my hair. You got that prideful stare. In your hands was my first taste of pleasure, but you turned it to shame. So I learned to do the same. All I wanted was to stay warm. I love the burn that always sets me free. Crooked teeth made their way to millions when you wrote it all down. About how I left you in your hands with every kind of pleasure, but I turned your love down. Yes, I turned your love down. All I wanted was to stay warm. I love the burn and always. All I wanted was to stay warm. I love the burn and always. You're not the first to feed the flame, catching fire from limb to limb, finding growth beneath the underbrush. My heart burns like the sun. All I wanted was to stay warm. I love the burn and always. All I wanted was to stay warm. I love the burn and always. All I wanted was to stay warm. So I learned the burn that always sets me free. Yes, yes. Very cool. Very cool. Well, it's February, folks. It's February. It's the shortest month, and it's I don't know about where you're from, but it's the hardest month where we're from, I think. I mean, some people would argue that March and April are tough because they're still winter in Maine when you feel like they should be spring. But for some reason, February, you're locked in. You're locked in on all sides. It's a locked in feeling.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
and I think it makes it especially it's an especially challenging time.
It's I mean, at least we're on the side of the days are longer.
The days are longer. And also, hey, listen, you know what's a great thing about winter? Is the vitamin D situation is very exciting because there's snow on the ground everywhere. So the sun, you're getting sunlight. Woo,
That's true. I guess that's true.
and then
yeah.
you're getting the reflected sunlight. So like a bright winter day is like way more intense than a bright summer day. And
That's true. My eyes when
Yeah.
I drive, I had to find my sunglasses.
You looked cute this morning when you put on your sunglasses.
I can't find my other ones. I bought 2 pair.
There was a pair in the hamburger.
Yeah, they were hanging. Maybe
Yeah.
they fell down and maybe they're on the floor.
It could be.
That's where I thought they were, but I didn't see them, so that's all right.
It's all good.
I'm sure they're there somewhere.
Thank you for the kind words, Brittany, and hello, Rick. And I'm glad you agree with us about February. It's just a hard month. It's just it's challenging. It's a challenging month. But that, yeah. So my suggestion is, if you're dealing with sort of seasonal situation, those sunny days, really get out there because they're sunny. Did I interrupt you talking about sunglasses?
The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow.
Can you imagine if no one knew us as a band and they just tuned in? It was like us with rock instruments, just a cappella fumbling our way through musical numbers. It's a hard knock life for us. What else could we do?
I'm done.
You're done? Why are you done?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. So contrary. Christopher, quite contrary. That's my guy.
What?
Chris is my guy. What's that?
What guy?
You're my guy.
Oh.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Get into it. Oh.
Try to stay to the garden. Show it all. Show me what you own. There's a line you shot down for sure. Plastic grass, you don't need to mow it down. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for. Tonight without your voice inside of us. A night without your voice inside of us. A night living at the top of our lungs. A night living at the top. You said the rules through the lines askew. Say that we are weak when we lose. Women's work is in the hardest count. Yours and everything that bears your name. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for. A night without your voice inside of us. A night without your voice inside of us. A night living at the top of our lungs. A night living at the top of our lungs. On the top of our lungs. On the top of our lungs. On the top of our lungs. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for. All of us, we know what we're living for.
I thought we had one more. I swear to God, I thought we had one more.
I think that was all of them.
All of them. All right. I need to
Get
watch-
on with it.
Get on with it. I need to get into Schitt's Creek apparently. Aw, thank you for the kind words. Everything sounds nice and crisp. Woo! All right. I hope we're helping you get through work, Wade. Work, Wade. Work.
No.
We're not helping?
No, not getting through the work week.
I know. Tomorrow I have to say the same thing 6 times. It's going to be... Plus I have to meet with a student during my lunch break. It's going to be a thing.
I have to say the same thing every time I answer the phone. That helps.
It's not... I'm not really complaining. It's more funny. It's more hilarious.
I roll my eyes when the phone rings. Especially at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, who the frig is calling a hotel at 2 o'clock in the morning? Don't call me. I can't do anything for you.
I got nothing for you, man.
Yeah. I need to make a reservation for like a month from now. I'm like, why are you calling at 2 o'clock in the morning?
They might work weird shifts like you do.
Yeah, but call
And-
reservations. Don't call a hotel.
Is there a different number?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a reservations number, and then there's the hotel.
Are people answering the phone at 2 a.m. at the reservation
It's
center?
24 hours.
Oh, I guess I'll say maybe they're
It's a call center, you know.
All right. So what else can I update you on? Everything's cozy. Everything's warm enough. Snow situation is mildly annoying, but it's dealable. We can deal with it. I did find a guy to plow us out if need be. His name's Doug. He's got a truck that's being held together with bungee cords and straps, and the window on the passenger side of his truck does not roll down. I'm not really sure that his truck passes inspection, but I don't care. But I called around the neighborhood. I have a couple neighbors, and the neighbor at the end of the road gave me this guy's number, and I called him up. I was like, "Hey, while you're here," and so I do have a guy I can now call who will plow us out. I don't think you were super happy with the plow job he did. Were you? Were there things I need to tell him to do differently next time, Chris?
Well, no, I mean, he did what he could with, you not being able to move machines.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So anyway, that it feels good. It's good.
Yeah, and then I was just trying. The only reason I really went out there this morning was to, do what was needed to be finished, and then, there was a dusting still from after he'd been there.
Olive House. You're hilarious, Justin. Justin says that he really likes that last song about the Olive House.
Yeah.
Olive House. You can get some breadsticks here. It's Olive House. It's next to the garden.
Chicken Parmesan.
It's next to the garden. But the difference is, instead of never-ending salad and breadsticks, it's never-ending jokes.
Fettuccine Alfredo. It's a
Never-ending puns.
bottomless dish of fettuccine Alfredo.
That makes my stomach hurt just thinking about it.
Yeah.
What are you going to eat later? I'm very much looking forward to eating later because
I
long
have
day
chili.
at work. Oh, you have chili. Right. That's good. Who made you chili?
I don't know.
An attractive person.
The
So-
cabin witch.
The cabin witch. The attractive cabin witch. Should we play? I wrote 27 years just because we never play it. But I'm going to give you a choice. 27 years or Storm Cloud.
We can do 27 years.
Okay. I don't know if I remember how to play it.
Well, then we'll just move on to our last song after that.
What's that?
We'll just move on to our last song if you can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Years of solitude, life without an audience. 27 years of solitude. It doesn't sound so crazy to me. Sounds like a better kind of free than the out I've been thinking about for me. God has left all of our cities. She's left all of our towns. God has left the whole damn species. Pretty sure she's living up in the trees. So by the shores of Old North Pond, that's where you'll find me. 27 years of hermitage, you fed yourself on petty crimes. 27 years of hermitage while we watch our modern genocide. Sounds like a better kind of free than the out I've been thinking about for me. God has left all of our cities. She's left all of our towns. God has left the whole damn species. Pretty sure she's living up in the trees. So by the shores of Old North Pond, that's where you'll find me. My old boss once said, perception is everything, but there's nothing I see in this sea of rage we're sailing in, and the only way to realign matches be to leave this world behind. There's a trapdoor in every platform. God has left all of our cities. She's left all of our towns. God has left the whole damn species. Pretty sure she's living up in the trees. God has left all of our cities. She's left all of our towns. God has left whole damn species. Pretty sure she's living up in the trees. So by the shores of Old North Pond, that's where you'll find me. So by the shores of Old North Pond, that's where you'll find me.
Rock and roll.
Get into it, it's Olive House. That's where the Nazi baby lives. Nazi babies. All right. It's time for particle service announcement, Chris.
Cool.
What do you have?
I don't know. Line up as plow guy before the snow season.
It's a good one.
Yep. Don't have major hills for your tractor.
Yeah, that's also a good one. You know, for me, I would say, I have this tendency at work. You know, they gave me all these materials. I just teach from the materials that are given. And I get very critical of the materials. I'm like, there's a typo. This is wrong. This is confusing. You need to have an example of how to, I just want to tell them how to do everything. And I think it's annoying. So strike the right balance of helping to improve things and not being an annoying twit. This is my particle service announcement has turned into advice for myself that I'm trying to take, which is, yes, ask questions and yes, make suggestions for how to improve, but there's no reason to be an annoying twat about it. That's my particle service announcement, i.e., my advice to myself.
Don't be a twat.
Don't be a know-it-all twat. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that.
Are two normals. Don't be a dick. Don't be a twat.
And for me, it's a specific kind of twat. It's a know-it-all twat. And it's like a condescending, I could have done this better. But you know what? I didn't do it, and I didn't have to do it.
It's like if Karen was a doctor.
Oh, it's so bad.
That's your manager.
I got called doctor again. I freaking love it. I love being called doctor. I don't have a doctorate, but whatever. Who
You're a
cares?
couple years away.
I am. I'm just a one. I'm really just a thesis away. I have a master's, but I assume that I would have to get a doctorate in education since my master's in education. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I mean, I could try to figure it out, but I don't want to pay for it, people. I don't want to pay for it. For what? For what? So I can.
I thought some people didn't have to pay to be doctors. How does that work?
Well, it depends on your program, and how much they offer graduate students in terms of teaching stipends and stuff. So, if you teach or you do research in a lab, depending on what kind of graduate student you are, it's possible that that money you get goes towards paying for your tuition or whatever.
Gotcha.
And it really, a lot of it depends. But like, if you're getting a law degree, ain't nothing to do. You're paying for that. If you're getting a medical degree, yeah, you're paying for that. There are some that that's it. You're just paying for them. There's no, I mean, they do have scholarships and stuff, but there's no like, Whereas to get a PhD in a science, you like never have to pay for that. I don't know. It's weird. Upper education is weird. Higher education. Higher. That's so silly. I like the word twat too. It's a good one. Chris, what else do we have to tell the people?
I don't know. I really wanted to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater recently. Like old school Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I know they actually came out with it again, like the old version, but redone for the new video game systems. I don't know why. It just all of a sudden the other day I was like, I want to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but I don't have video game systems, so it's not going to happen.
No, it's not.
And I know if I went and bought one, that would be like, I'd just get the evil death stare.
I would give you the full twat treatment. I'd be like, so we're losing money every month, and this is the thing? This is not helpful. I'd be pissed. But then again, I would go buy some like $40 worth of used clothing and be like, what? What? Shut up
I
about
was
it.
just going to say, go buy stuff at Goodwill.
I'm slowly depleting our savings by once a week buying $30 worth of things at Goodwill.
It's all right. Fuck it.
I'm a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites, really. Just take your hypocriticalness and just acknowledge it.
The good news is they can't take
Welcome it
anything
in.
from us because we own them. We already own the house.
Yes, we can't get kicked out of our house.
They could turn the electricity off.
They can turn the electricity and the internet off, but they can't turn the water off.
Nope, don't have water.
'Cause
And
we don't
we
have
can go
any.
buy a generator.
We could buy a generator, yeah. I mean, I have to say, it is pretty cool to just be like, mortgage.
Yep.
We skipped the mortgage and went right to just living in a shack. Shack. All right, we're going to play one more song. One more song for y'all. We're going to play Fight, wherein I don't forget how to play a D minor chord. Get into it.
blocked your view. Now what I was doing did not deserve the time. It took every second of my wallet, but the worst part, I gave it all. I gave it all for free. Do not want to be this way. 'Cause my mother raised me right. I do not want to be this way. 'Cause my mother taught me to fight. Oh, she 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 taught me to
That's our show. That's the show for today, Wednesday, February 3rd. Oh my God, it's my favorite song. Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021. It's the live cast from When Particles Collide, live from Chris's parents' basement. They've been letting us do this for almost a year. That is incredible. They are the kindest, most generous people I've ever met. They're strange saints. Strange. I'm not sure why. They can't just be saints, but because it's unexpected. I think that's why. All right, Chris, do you have anything to add?
No, be safe out there on the roads if you live in the crazy north.
Woohoo!
I mean, be
Get
safe on all
into
roads, but
it.
this is the worst time of the year to be driving around
Totally.
when they haven't plowed properly.
And remember, I'm still here. Get into it.
Hey, peace, one love.